So, I live in the northeast of the fucking country, and it's cold. It's fucking cold. Like, it's fucking cold. And honestly, I feel lucky that I don't live in Chicago. 'Cause fuck that. After this day, I would be planning to move if I lived in Chicago. Fuck all that. It was like minus 50 fucking degrees. It was colder in Chicago than it is in Antarctica. It's fucking cold. And it's only like -1 here. But in my apartment. See, my apartment used to be the party room. Which is funny, because now it's the party room. Yeah! But it used to be the party room for the building. So, it's in the basement, right? And, like, most of my apartment is, like, half underground. That sucks. I'm in the corner of the building, right? And I've got a window that is behind Jesse. And behind the bookshelf that I put up in front of the thing, and there's a window that has a wicked fucking draft, right? So, oh, and by the way, did I forget to mention that this room, for whatever reason, doesn't have a heating duct going into it? Yeah, that's right. Every other room in my house pumps heat into it like you wouldn't believe. Everywhere else in my house, it's actually not bad. And here it's fucking freezing. So, you know, and I made this the room that I sit and just kind of do stuff in because I don't want to sleep in this, you know? So, what are you going to do? But it's fucking cold in here, man. So forgive the blanket. This isn't the only one I'm wearing. And yeah, it's fucking cold. Anyways, so getting to the video. Sorry about that. How long was this set up? Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. So, I've been getting a lot of... I've been trying to answer comments. Everybody that's been here for a while knows that I like to have some sort of interaction in some way or another with, like, every comment that I possibly can. I'm up to like 600 comments now with the fucking Gillette video. So it's difficult to find everybody's comments on the new videos that are coming out. Because it's just Gillette, like it's 50 Gillette comments and then another comment. So, like, yeah, I'm trying to get to them all. I am. And I'm trying to... There was a point where I was just kind of like, all right, I read them all. I read them all, but man, I read them all. And then I go on. Because it's like... even to just click the like button on every fucking... And it's sad because, like, at the beginning, I was really heavily interacting with, like, every comment the first day. And then it was cool when it was, like, 100 comments. But now, like, overnight, I get 200 fucking comments, and I'm like... That's tough. I mean, I know how the bigger YouTubers do it. They just don't answer the comments. You know, I get it. They scan through and kind of read them here and there. I get how they do it. It just sucks. Like, it just sucks for me because I like interacting with you guys so much. And I'm still taking the time to talk to some of the people. And here's one of the comments. Now, I know how I titled this video. I titled it kind of clickbait, but I'm about to do it. Believe it. Somebody left a comment, which I wholeheartedly agree with. I think this is an amazing comment. It's very perceptive. If you're looking to step it up in future ones, you should record all your audio at the same time, or find a way to make it consistent in volume. With these things, the better polished, the better. I have no idea how you'll take this, but hey, the competition is tough in the career... I don't know what that would... Craig graders? I imagine that's creators? I don't know. But it could be something, I have no idea what it is. It looks like an actual word for whatever reason. Anyways, it's tough in the world, especially in the Tucker Carlson realm. Yeah, I get it. Like, I answer thusly. God damn it. Oh, I know. Honestly, it was late. It was a joke, and I wanted to see what I could do in 1 hour. Now, it was 8 o'clock. My bedtime begins at 9 o'clock. That's when my alarm goes off. Hey, asshole, get ready to go to bed. I want to be in bed by 10 o'clock. I never make it in bed by 10 o'clock. But I like to try and do that. But whatever. It was 8 o'clock. And I got the idea, and I looked at the clock, and it was like 8. It was a little bit after 8. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was like 8 something, 8:07, some shit like that. It wasn't even 10 minutes in. It was 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I wonder if I could slap together a better ad in an hour and get it uploaded. Full thing, 1 hour, right? And then I started thinking to myself, if they ever do, which I think this would be a great idea, right? If they ever do, like I don't know, fucking Cupcake Boss or whatever, like one of those shows, Tattoo Boss or Tattoo God, whatever the fuck that show is. I used to watch it, I don't remember. A Tattoo Master, I think it is. Anyways, if they did a show like that, but with YouTubers, and gave them challenges, like you've got 1 hour to make a video that will embarrass a multi-billion-dollar corporation and get at least 10,000 views. And then you go, all right, go, right? And everybody fucking runs to their computer and starts doing their shit, right? I kind of thought that was a funny idea, so I was like, fuck it, I wonder if I could actually do it. Because you watch those shows, and it's like, they gotta, like some of the like, cake candy shows, my parents watch them all the time. It was big during Halloween time. They had some pastry show where they had to do, like, scary Halloween treats, right? But they were doing these giant fucking things, right? And they're baking all this shit, and they had to do it in, like, 5 hours, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that in 5 hours? And so I'm like, I don't understand how they do these in the time that they give them. So I'm thinking to myself, an hour actually seems like a reasonably good amount of time to make a 2 to 3 minute video like that. So, that's... Anyways, I kind of make it like a YouTuber reality game show challenge, but it's actually uncomfortable for me to watch now. It is. It's actually uncomfortable for me to watch now, because the more I watch... Like, I love it still. I think it's still a great video. But the more I watch it, the more the things that I don't like about it, that I didn't take the time with, are just standing out to me. And the more views it gets, I'm like... People are going to be watching this, and at some point they're going to be like, this dude's kind of a shit fucking video maker. Like, what the fuck? So, alright, here's where I break it down. I took 0 time and effort in the transitions. The only reason any of them fade to black is because the people that made the compilation did that, and I'm a decent editor. And that's true. I could have done something with the transitions, had them actually fade in and out and shit like that, but I didn't fucking do anything. I wrote 0 script. I just filmed myself while I edited it, and just said words roughly near the camera. I spent about 10 minutes balancing the audio, and and I had it pretty decent. Then I started fitting together and balancing the last part. For whatever fucking reason, I said, it means a lot of things to be a man. Instead of whatever the hell I changed it to, which honestly I don't fucking remember. I don't even remember what I wound up going with the other line. What the fuck does that even mean? It means a lot of things to be a man. What the fuck? Gotta reshoot that. But I didn't do a good job recording it anyways, so I just kind of shouted into the camera. Now, I raised the audio on everything I did, because I'm sitting here like this, and I'm just like, ingenuity? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I filmed it. I just sat here and filmed it while I was piecing it together, and just screamed things at the camera. And So when I recorded the last part, I was standing at my fucking PC. I had the camera in my hand plugged into the PC, and I'm just like, ugh. And I just turned it on real quick and said a better line than "it means a lot of things to be a man." So, yeah, I just screamed that into the fucking camera, and I was way closer, and I said it louder. Not thinking that I was closer, so I didn't need to say it louder. But that I had raised all the volumes on everything else, so I needed to say it louder, so I just said it really loud. And then when I put it in, I was like, fuck. So, yeah, where was I? At the time I figured, I raised the volume on everything else, so it was louder. I already said all this. And for some dumb reason, I told myself that it was an important line. Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a really good line, too, so I gotta make sure that it's loud so that everybody hears it. Like I said, I was in a rush. The host had just called 20 minutes to go. It was 8:40, like 8:43 or something like that. And I needed to finish it all up, watch it at least once, finished, render, and upload. Also, I could have come up with a way better script. Which I could have written a script. I should have written a script. I thought maybe I should write something down. It's not like I don't have pens and pads of paper all around me, but yeah, I fucking didn't write a script. I would have taken the time to find a good copyright-free song. God damn it. And yeah, I actually wrote that. God damn it. Because god damn it. It was claimed immediately. Like as soon as it posted, it was claimed. And I was like... well, I get 100 views off of it and I would fucking care. Yeah, that didn't happen. I would have found some different clips. One of them drags on with not much happening. One of them lags. One is so grainy you could barely tell what's happening. One of them, a guy kicks a woman in the head. And I've gotten so many comments about the guy kicking the woman in the head, and every single one of them makes me laugh. There's some funny motherfuckers that have watched this. I really could have found some different clips. Yeah, I really could have found some different clips. Hey, ingenuity could have been a little bit better, I think, than I grabbed a big stick. You know what I mean? Like, fucking the dude kicking the woman in the head is almost more ingenuity than fucking I grabbed a stick. Like, look how ingenious we are. Like monkeys. Anyways, really, I can't believe with everything else I conveyed the message well enough so that so many people like it. I'm genuinely shocked by the response. And I'm genuinely shocked by the response. It's, wow, it's ridiculous. I think that's why I'm not more pissed about the claim, which... like, the more I think about it, the more pissed off I get about the claim. Because I think to myself, well, there's no way it's fully monetized anyways. So it's probably like $5, maybe, that video is made. And even if it was like $30, that's still not enough to get me paid by YouTube this month. You know what I mean? So... it's kind of like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care. And I don't even bother to fucking, challenge them because, why? It's music. And nobody ever says yes on music. Nobody ever releases it on music. And if this thing actually is making money, they're never going to release it because it's making money. So, yeah, like, I'm fucked no matter what. And it's not like I can... redo it. There's no way I can change it now. The YouTube editor's for shit. I'm going to tell you, YouTube, your editor's for shit. It's for shit. It's absolutely for shit. I can't get it to work for me. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. It's shitty. So, you know what I mean? Like, fuck me in the ass. Oh, and a lot of people in the comments were asking what the song is. And here you go. This is, you can see down there, it's marked, I believe, Claimant. That would be the song. So there you go. If you wanna, you know, hear that song, there you go. Just be careful if you're gonna use it in anything. Make sure it's something you really don't care about, that you really genuinely think nobody's gonna give a shit about. Anyways, there you go. So, yeah. And to be fair, people have brought up the ad by the watch company, right? I will say this. I like the ad by the watch company. I do. I thought it was good. I think those are good stats. I think that that's, you know, they're true stats, absolutely. And I think that they're stats that we should kind of look at as a people when we start saying, oh, my gender and shit. You know what I mean? So, I like the commercial. I do. What I can say about it that's kind of critical is I didn't really like the kind of we're victims theme. Like, it kind of was like we're victims. It played to me a bit like the Sarah McLachlan videos with the sad puppies. Like, it kind of played like that. You know, it's black and white, and there's a dude with a beard, and it's like 80% of single homeless people are men. And I'm just kind of like... So to me, like, from my perspective on it, it felt to me almost like the other dirty side of the same coin. You know what I mean? Like, it came off, but we're victims too, as opposed to, you know, what I tried to do, which was we're heroes and shit. Like, we do cool things. Like, theirs was, well, I'll see your oppression, and I'll raise you a dangerous workplace. You know, like, that's kind of how it came off to me. So, yeah. Like, I you know, that's how it played to me. And you know, I know that's kind of, that's an inflammatory thing to say, but watch it again. You know what I mean? And then search Sarah McLachlan sad dog and watch one of those. And then watch it again and you'll probably get it. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's the way it kind of felt to me. And now I will fully admit I kind of have skin in the game at this point. I mean, not really realistically. The views are slowing down. I think it's losing traction. I think it might round itself out at around 20,000 views if it even gets there. It has become the #1 video in my most watched. That's pretty cool. All the Joey videos go down 1. That makes me happy. There's still 2 out front, and I still need to get 3 more really good videos before I can fucking get rid of them all. So we'll work on it. But nevertheless, yeah. There we go. That's that's my critique of my video. I think it was done very poorly. I think it was shittily edited. I think a lot of things could have been a lot better. Really, my favorite parts of the, if I had to choose favorite parts of the video, my favorite parts is the dude where the kid falls off the one subway platform, and the dude comes leaping from the other platform. Like, it was so Spider-Man-ish. He hits the fucking tracks. He takes the median, like, it looks like he takes it in one fucking hop. Hits the fucking next tracks, grabs the fucking kid, jumps another 1 jump, holding a child, fucking, and then throws the kid up and fucking that scene, it was fucking awesome to me. That was amazing. And then all of the people catching kids, those were all fucking great. That's why I left it so long. I was like, I'll just throw in 1, but then I was like, but that's gonna make this, you know, that's gonna cut it. It's not gonna match up with the song very well. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw a shit ton of them in there. And I just threw the whole fucking bit in, and I didn't even edit that together. In the compilation I used, I cut one part, and then it was fuck tons of people catching kids, and then I cut the other end of it off. So they even did me the favor in that. Like, I did really precious little work with this. So it's not an excuse. It's the reason. You know? But everybody is ignoring how just objectively terrible the video is for the objective or the subjective meaning behind it. You know what I mean? And that to me is also another really cool fucking thing. Because I think another comment that a lot of people have said is I shouldn't have put Gillette in at the end. And I can understand that as an emotional thought. You know, I get that. You know, I thought about it, right? I thought about subscribe to PewDiePie. Like, I thought about all sorts of funny things. Like, I also thought about blowjobs. You know what I mean? I went all sorts of places with it. But ultimately, I decided that if I used the Gillette, then first of all, you know, I could put the thumbnail as the Gillette, and that would possibly pump me up to maybe 200 views. And and I wanted to @mention it because I tweet out all my videos, so that would @mention it to them. And I wanted it to be as embarrassing as possible for them. Because seriously, I did it in an hour. And I did it with playing I'm by myself. I don't live with anybody. It's not like I looked at my girlfriend or my wife or one of my kids and said, all right, you're the host of my new game show, whoever, and I'm going to do this in an hour. And like, no, I do all of this for my own amusement. And so I wanted to see what I could do in an hour. So I did it in an hour. I'm sitting in my living room. You know, I'm unpaid. I'm not a professional. I don't have any editing credits. I've never really done a commercial before. I've done little short things like this before, but I've never done like a commercial before. And simply the fact that it has a 1,000 to 1 like to dislike ratio, and their video has like what, a 1 to 1,000 or some such the like. Like, yeah, obviously there's nowhere near as many views. Fine. I'll take that as a consideration. But you're out of your fucking mind to make that as an argument. It's crushing them. This video is crushing them. And I changed their shitty fucking tagline from Gillette, men can do more, to Gillette, for the best men. As if to say, and that isn't you. I thought I made my point. A lot of people got it. And like I said, I get it though. I get it. Somebody said, and I fucking laughed my ass off when I saw this. Somebody said you should have said Dollar Shave Club. And I was like, yeah, that would have been fucking good. But I really wanted to embarrass them. That was the point of it. And I didn't think. I mean, now the more views it gets, the more the possibility seeps into my mind that somebody might actually like see it at Gillette or something like that. You know what I mean? And that just fucking makes me laugh. Like, you know how funny it would be to me if this was like getting passed around the office by like the conservatives that are, you know, like sharing this as NSFW. You know what I mean? Like that, the idea of that just makes me giggle. So I don't know. Like I like I said, I'm shocked by the response. It's awesome. It's cool to see. You know, it's my most watched video, and it's been up for 3 days. Everything else has been up for a year that's on that list. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, welcome to all the new subscribers. It seems that I owe you guys another Andy 500. We're gonna be doing the Andy 2 500 for the third time. Got him on the way up, got him on the way down, getting him back on the way up again. So yeah, I'll officially announce that and ask for your questions and for you to give me questions, asking advice, because I also do that during the 500. I'll do that soon, at some point. I don't know. I'm thinking about letting it ride a little while, because I know how sometimes people tend to fall off. You know, sometimes I say things and then all of a sudden people are not subscribing to me anymore. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. So far, everybody has taken the pink pussy hat fairly well. I noticed that while the Gillette video is doing exceptionally well, nobody's paying attention to anything else. So I threw out my test videos to see if anybody would if I would get like 5,000 views on those each or some ridiculousness like that. Who even fucking knows? None of that shit didn't happen. So nobody's paying attention to it. So I was like, fuck it. I'm naming it. I want a pink pussy hat, and thusly it is named, because I want a pink pussy hat. And somebody said in the comments of that video that I should get a pink pussy hat, and then write, well, they said essentially that I should wear a woman on my head. That isn't going to happen. Any woman that would be light enough that I could wear her on my head would not be legal for me to wear her on my head. But they said that I should write MAGA on the pink pussy hat. And I was like, that's perfect. And somebody in the audience had told me that their mother might be willing to knit me a pink pussy hat. And I've put in the request, can she knit MAGA into my pink pussy hat? I'm thinking of asking for it in red, because that would be hysterical. On so many levels. MAGA hats are red, right? So, anyways. Yeah. And I was going to read a whole lot of other comments. I had written other scripts for other comments, but they're pages and pages and pages and pages down. I ain't fucking, there's no way I'm going to find them now. So, yeah. Sorry about that. But I'm doing my best here. It's good. More work is always good when it's answering comment type work. But, you know, it's a lot of puppies. It's a lot of puppies. And I love playing with puppies. And I try to play with every single puppy that I come across. But it's a lot of puppies. So, yeah, forgive me. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you.